Pokemon Sword and Shield's been pretty popular since its release a few months ago, but if you finish the game and you're trying to complete your Pokedex, or you're finding that you just don't have enough money for all the Pokeballs, clothing, TM, TRs, then this video is for you. I'm Chuck and you're watching Chuckmate Gaming. In this video, I'm going to show you how to manipulate time for fun and profit.
I gave you all I own, put you on this golden throne, but I'm a little stronger now.
Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is just two things. You need your Rotom bike and you need it upgraded to the maximum amount. There's only like 3 or 4 upgrades, so it doesn't take much, but once you've done that, then you're good to go. In order to do that, you're going to need to get BP to do that, and you can get BP from going to the random raid dens within the wild area. Once you have that, what you need to do is you need to go to your town map, and you need to come here to Bridgefield, where the Pokemon Nursery is. Really, it can be anywhere. You could either go here, or you could go here, or you could go here. Somewhere within the wild area. I prefer to go here. The reason I say go to Bridgefield is because there's actually a Ditto Den right nearby that you can use this trick that I'm about to tell you in order to manipulate the raid den. Once you do that, you can basically spawn Dittos to your heart's content and possibly come across a 5 or 6 star Ditto in the process. So let's go here. Like I said, if you go here, the benefit of going right here to the meetup spot is there's the lady that can heal your Pokemon, and she's actually probably the fastest heal in the game. It's much faster than going to, say, a Poke Center and healing your Pokemon. So that can restore like PP, that can restore your HP, and generally get you prepared for the Pokemon that you might come across. Okay, so let's go here to Bridgefield. Yes, I would. You'll notice my text speed's going very slow. You're going to want your text speed set to slow too. We can do that here in a minute. So you're here at the nursery. You can see the nursery behind you. That guy can sell you Pokeballs. She can actually make your Pokemon breed. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to come through here to where this first den is. Doesn't hurt anything to talk to it, or interact with it rather. Get some extra stuff. Now, if you've beaten the game, you'll notice that when you go to this, you get 200 watts as opposed to the 50 watts that you would normally get if you haven't beaten the game. Okay, so that's done. The next thing you want to do is you want to go here and you want to save. Okay, save your progress. All right, once your game is safely saved, you want to talk to the den. It'll ask you if you want to throw in a wishing piece. So this is the point where the trick branches off into 2 parts. Either you're going to the dens in order to get infinite watts and thus infinite money, or you're going to the dens to manipulate the weather patterns within the wild area. Let's go over the weather patterns first. Okay, first thing you do is you say yes, you want to throw in a piece. Would you like to save? Sure. Okay. Now, it doesn't matter if you got the red or the purple beam at this point. That's not the point of this. Okay, so you threw a wishing piece into the den. Now you're going to go ahead and save. That way that wishing piece is already locked into place. Now, before you do this next part, you want to make sure that you do not have your Wi-Com turned on to be able to interact with the internet. And that's mostly just to be conscious of other players, considerate of other players. So hit Y to go into your Wi-Com. Notice at the bottom it says connect to the internet, and at the top it says local communication. That's what you want. If you have it turned on, go ahead and turn it off now. Go back here, and what you want to do is you want to interact. You want to say invite others. Now what it's going to do, because you're in local mode, it's going to be searching for any people that are near you locally. Since there are none, you're not running a risk of people joining the den just to be kicked out when you do this trick. Okay, so you're searching currently. What you want to do is you want to hit the home button on your Joy-Con. Okay, that's going to bring you to this page, your main Switch page. You're going to go down here. You're going to go over to System Settings. I want you to click on that, and I want you to go all the way down to System. What you're going to do is you're going to go down to date and time. Click that. Make sure that synchronized clock via internet is off. If it's on, go ahead and turn it off now. Go down here to date and time. Notice the date's a little bit further in the future than what we actually are right now. Click this. Increase the day by 1 date. 18. Okay. Now you can hit the home button and go right back into it. And then hit quit. Okay, stop looking for participants. Now you're back here. The beam is still going, but your day is a different day. So you can do two things. Okay, so now that you've done that, now what you need to do is go to your map. So you hit the X button to enter your menu, go over to town map, open that up, and let's look at what we got here. We got the stony wilderness in bright sunlight. We've got Giant's Mirror in harsh sunlight. We've got the Giant Cap in cloudy, and we've got the Dust Bowl in cloudy. Okay, pretty good. If you're looking for a specific Pokemon to appear in these regions need to be of certain weather patterns. If you look up here at the Lake of Outrage, you'll see that it's currently in a thunderstorm. What that means is that the special Pokemon that it's going to spawn is always going to be a Jolteon. So what we can do to prove that is we can go over here to Hammerlock Hills. Yep, we're going to call a flying taxi. Go ahead and hop on your Rotom bike and then go over here to the right. And what we're going to do is we're going to ride all the way over here. We're going to go down here. And then we're going to go across the lake. Now, since you're passing these, you may as well pick up that extra 200 watts and then swim across here. I guess that's the other thing you're going to need. You're going to have to make sure that you have the ability to cross the water. Go up here. Now look, there's a Jolteon. So that's how you'd be able to catch a Jolteon. I recommend using a Quick Ball first thing because you've got a very high chance of catching it. If you manage to miss with the Quick Ball, the next best ball I would use would be a Repeat Ball. I'm not going to go over how to catch the Pokemon because you should know how to catch them at this point. Alright, go ahead and go back to your town map and then go back to Bridgefield. Now remember, the Lake of Outrage was set to Thunderstorm. Okay, so go back here. Notice this one's active again. Or not active, but it's, you know, the semi-active, where you can get that 200 extra watts again. Go back over here to the one that you previously put your wishing piece in. So if you look, I currently have 6,421 watts. I gained 2,000 more, so now I'm at 8,000. Invite others. Hit the home button. Go over here to System Settings. Go back down to System. Date and time. Go ahead and put it 1 day forward. Hit OK. And then hit the home button and go back into Pokemon Sword or Shield. Quit out. Yep. Alright. So now it's a new day. If you go to the map, you'll see that the Lake of Outrage is now harsh sunlight. Now what that means is you're going to have a guaranteed chance to catch a Flareon at this point. So again, if we go over here to Hammerlock Hills, go over here, notice it wasn't snowing last time, now it is. We'll go ahead and run over there. Grab that while you're at it. And as you can see, because it is harsh sunlight, Flareon is here. Now there's one more thing you can do while you're over here. Every time you start a new day, there are these glimmering spots at these pillars. If you go behind the pillars, you can find about 2 or 3. The first time you go around, you'll find 1 from each of these pillars. But then every time after that, every day that you manipulate the time to go forward, you'll find 1, 2, 3 of these stones. So that was Leaf Stone, Dawn Stone, Water Stone. Oh, I got 4 this time. Firestone. Oh, 5. And a Dusk Stone. There's a total of 8 that you can get shiny stone. So as you can see, I just got 6 stones right there. And there's even one of these in the middle, a raid den, where you can get some extra watts. So I've got all that. I was able to catch a Flareon if I wanted to. Up here, you'll see that there's another one of these. There's some Flygons, some Hatterinas. Get some more watts. And then Spooky Ghost. Okay. So now you see how the time manipulation works so that you can force certain Pokemon to spawn. In every single area within the wild area, there are certain Pokemon that only spawn during certain weather conditions. Now, you can Google search what these weather conditions are, or if you've got the official Pokemon strategy guide or the Pokedex, it'll tell you where these Pokemon are located and under what weather conditions. So I highly recommend getting the guides. They've helped me out tremendously. Once you're done with that, go to Bridgefield. Alright, now the second thing we're going to do is if the only thing you're concerned about is getting money. Now you can go back here. If the only thing you're concerned about is making money on this, money either being Pokédollars or money as in being watts, in order to get the Pokédollars you have to get the watts. So if you're primarily concerned with the watts, what you need to do is come back here, go ahead and save. At this point in the game, if you want to speed things up, you don't have to have the text sped down. That was for a different reason that I can get into in a different video. So set your text to the highest setting in order to make things go a little bit faster. Make sure you save right in front of the den. Interact with the den to get an extra $2,000 or 2,000 watts. Go to invite others, just like normal. Once it does that, hit home. Change the date. 1 day forward. Okay. Go back into the game. Quit. Yep. And then immediately interact with it again. Just like that, you get another 2,000. Invite others. While this is going, go down here. System. Date and time. Go back in. Quit. Yep. Interact again. Another 2,000. Now what you want to do, if you're just looking for watts, you just keep doing this, keep doing this, keep doing this. If you're looking to make actual money though, like with Pokédollars, basically what you do is you keep doing this until you've got about 60,000 watts or so. Go here, change the date. We're going to do it with a little bit less money. Go back into the game, quit. Yep. Okay, then what you're going to do is you're going to go over here. And once you've got enough money, you may as well go over here and just interact with this guy since he's the closest. And what you want to do is you want to spend my watts and you want to make sure that a luxury ball is up there. Luxury ball is what you're looking for. Now, it's not always this simple where I just go to him first time and it's a luxury ball. I got lucky this time. But you want to click on the luxury ball. You can buy as many as you can. I can buy 154 for 15,000 watts. So I'm going to do that. Yep. Okay. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go back to the town map. And then you can go to any Poke Center you want. Let's go to the one here in Turffield. Okay, go ahead and go inside the Poke Center. Then you want to go to the shopkeeper. Say, I'm here to sell. And then what you want to do is you want to go over to where your luxury ball is. Notice you've got 154. Go ahead and click that. Each one sells for 1,500. So then what you want to do is just press down so that you're selling every last one you have. And just like that, you're going to make a huge profit. So basically for every 100 luxury balls that you sell, you're going to make 150,000 Poké Dollars. So go ahead and say yes. Absolutely. And if you look up there at the top right of the screen, you're going to see that currently I have 2,365,597 Poké Dollars. So that's going to be very great for things like clothing, if you need to buy TMs, TRs from the Pokemarts, anything else that you might need if you want to stock up on balls like your Ultra Balls, if you want to stock up on full heals, super potions, etc., max revives, all that is going to be possible once you have access to unlimited money at that point. If you want to continue this process, you would just go back to the wild area and then keep getting the watts, trade them in for the luxury balls, and just keep the cycle going on. There's really no limit to the amount that you can do. It's all about how much patience do you have to do it. So that's done. Thanks for watching. I hope that helped. With this tip, you'll be able to get all the watts and all the Poké Dollars that you could ever want. I'm Chuck. This was Chuckmate Gaming, and I will see you next time.
I gave you all